have done corresponding and alternate angles. So today we are focusing on co-interior angles and merging all of the three concepts that have to do with parallel lines, okay? Now let's see what we have here. Obviously, we're going to start with the definition, okay? Co-interior angles lie on the same side of a transversal. Now, for everyone who wasn't in our other classes, this is a transversal over here, the one line that cuts through the two parallel lines. That would be our transversal. Okay, so co-interior angle are on the same side of this line. Look here, we're looking at G1 and H1. Okay, so they're on the same side of the transversal and between the parallel lines. So in the middle of the parallel lines, you see, they're not on the outer parts, they are between the parallel lines. These angles are supplementary. What does supplementary mean? Let's see if people remember what supplementary means. Thank you very much, Malibongo. That was fast. They add up to 180. This is why I wanted to separate doing alternate angles and corresponding angles, because those ones were equal, remember? But now we have to be careful. They didn't say co-interior angles are equal. They said they are supplementary. So they add up to 180. And to help you, always look for the U shape. Look there. Might be on its side, but it's a U. This one is facing down. This one is sort of up, but you don't know what's going on. Okay, so you look for the U and those angles will add up to 180 degrees. Now, let us put what we learned into practice. I want us to start with this one. Okay, let's start with that one. X and a 71. I want you guys to solve for X. How would you solve this knowing what we have just learned right now? Yes, Lindile. As Lindile.
Hello, ma'am.
Are you going to do this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
71 plus X.
Plus X.
Oh, yes. Equals to 180 degrees.
Degrees. My reason?
It says co-int dot angles.
Co-interior angles, okay. Co-interior angles, okay. And then how do we solve for X?
And you say X is equals to 80 degrees minus 71 degrees.
Therefore, X equals how much?
109 degrees.
109 degrees. Beautiful, Slindile. That was nicely done. Okay. Now, what did we forget in our reason, guys? I just remembered. I just realized we forgot something in our reason. Ooh. What did we forget in our reason? Anyone remember? Okay. I see Slindile's hand is still up. Yes, Slindile.
It says 80. 80 is parallel to BC.
Beautiful, Slindile. That was nicely done. I love it. Okay, guys, that's what we forgot. But also, we need to read carefully. Okay, we need to read carefully. It's AD and BC. So we need to state which parallel lines did you use. Okay, don't forget that in your reason. Otherwise, your marks will be taken away. So every time you use parallel lines to solve problems, you tell us which parallel lines you have used. And now I feel like you guys have gotten the hang of this. So now let's do this one. Let's do this one. Who's going to do this one with me? Who's going to do this? Siam Tanda. Yes, yeah.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, Sia.
Ma'am, can I do that one with you?
Let's do it.
So first we're gonna say 3x minus 10 degrees plus 2x plus 5 degrees equals to 180.
Beautiful. Our reason?
Because they're co-interior angles.
Coint angles. Is that the whole reason? Where did Sia go? Oh, Sia still here. Sia?
And because EF is parallel to AN.
Beautiful. EF is parallel to AN. Okay, now what?
Then we're gonna add all the like terms. So we're gonna say 3x plus 2x equals to 5x. And then we're gonna say negative 10 degrees plus 5 is equals to negative 5. Equals to 180.
Wonderful. And
then we're gonna take 5 to the other side. It's going to be 5x is equals to 180 plus 5.
180 plus 5.
Then the answer is 5x is equals to 185 degrees. And then we're gonna say 5x divided by 5 and 185 divided by 5.
Therefore, x is
Equals to 37 degrees.
beautifully done, Siantanda. That was beautifully done. Thank you very much. Perfecto. Guys, you guys are getting this too easily. Like, it's just like, poof, 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 poof. Wonderful, wonderful. So let me check in. Co-interior angles, thumbs up, thumbs down. How do we feel about it? Okay, I see some thumbs up in the reactions. It would help if I could see the chat as well. There we go. Thumbs up. Okay, the 10 degrees, sorry, there we go. Casa, is it casa? Please raise your hand if you don't understand so we can help you, okay? Someone asked what happened to the 10 degrees. We added it with 5. So negative 10 plus 5 gave us negative 5. So this 5 in the next step is not the same one that was in the first step, okay? That's the answer from saying negative 10 plus 5. I hope I've helped you, Zianda. Okay, Zianda's hand is up. Yes, Zianda.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Ma'am, I don't understand. So from the first step, went to the second step. Aren't we supposed to? Okay, aren't we supposed to put the 3 down 3x, and then we're gonna say minus 2x because it's coming to the other side?
No, they're on the same side. Remember, we're making a sum, right? You're saying this angle plus this angle equals 180. So we're going to say this whole angle, which was 3x minus 10, plus that whole angle, which was 2x plus 5. Do you see why it has to be positive?
Oh, yes.
And then they're already on the same side, so we don't have to change anything. We just add them. So you say 3x plus 2x, and that's where we got 5x, okay? And then here with the numbers, we had a -10 and we had to add 5. That's why we ended up with -5. Do you see?
Yes, ma'am.
And then this -5 went over. Now we're changing symbols. Do you see?
Yes.
We took it over to the 180. So it became a +5. You good?
Yes.
Do you understand the rest of the steps?
Yes, I
Then
understand now. Thank you.
there we go. You're welcome, Zianda. Okay, there was someone else who said thumbs down. Tando says, not fully sure about my understanding with the reason. Okay, so Tando, we're using the concept of co-interior angles. Okay, that part, do you understand? So they're co-interior angles, but you need to tell me which parallel lines you were using. So let's look here. This line over here, we call it EF, because at the ends of the line, we have an E and a F. So you're telling me that line EF, which is the yellow one, is parallel to line AN, which is the green one. Just remember the symbol in the middle just means parallel. Okay, so this guy over here means parallel. It looks like that. Okay, so that's all I was saying with the reason. If you don't put the parallel lines, you lose half your marks. Yes, Otenda, please raise your hand. Go to reactions and press raise hand. Someone else's hand was up just now, but it disappeared. Okay. Oh, Likona. Yes, it was Likona. Likona?
Hi, ma'am. Could you re-explain this again, please? I'm slightly confused.
Okay, Likona, where did I lose you?
By the second part, the second step.
Here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we added like terms. Okay.
Okay.
So we have a
Yes, ma'am.
3x over there and a 2x over there. So what's 3x plus 2x?
Is 5x.
That's where we
2
got
is it?
5. Do you see?
Yes, ma'am.
And then we said -10 plus 5. How much is that?
5.
-5. So
Negative
that's where
5
we
is.
got -5. Do you see?
Yes, ma'am, I understand.
And then we just grouped them. We want x to be on its own, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So we took the -5 over to the side of 180 so that x can be left on its own.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
But if it transposes, if it goes over the equal sign, what happens to the sign?
And it becomes a positive.
There we go. That's why we got the +5. You see?
Yes.
And
Oh,
then
I'm
we
starting to
added it.
understand it, ma'am.
Okay, now you understand.
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Beautiful, you're welcome. Yes, Otenda, where did I lose you?
Sorry, ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I wanted to ask, how do you determine which one comes first? Like when you wrote 3x minus 10 degrees, which one, how do you determine?
Doesn't matter. Likona, do you agree that 3 plus 2 and 2 plus 3 will give you the same answer?
Yes, ma'am.
So it doesn't matter. If you wrote it the other way around, you still would have gotten the same answer.
Thank you, ma'am.
So the order only matters when you are subtracting. But when you're adding, it doesn't matter which one comes first, okay?
But then, ma'am, if you're subtracting, how do you determine which one comes first?
But we aren't subtracting here. You see, you need to determine which one you're subtracting from which. For instance, okay, if we had one of these angles, like if I tell you one of these angles is a 30, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And I ask you, so what's the other angle? How are you going to do it? Are you going to say 150 minus 180, or are you going to say 180 minus 30? Which order are you going to do?
180 minus 30.
There we go. Do you see? So you kind of just know which one to subtract.
No, thank you,
Because
ma'am.
you know in total they should give you 180. So that's what you should subtract from.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, Otenda, you good? I hope so. Can we do another example like this? All right, Oral Dean, we're going to do more. But first, before you guys kill me because you asked for this. Okay, these are our list of reasons and how you can write them down. Now is the time to take screenshots. Take screenshots. If, yeah, you can't write them, otherwise you're going to take forever. But let's go through them again. Let's just remind ourselves. I just noticed my laptop isn't charging, so I'm going to give you 2 seconds to take screenshots while I fix my laptop charger. Okay. Okay, I see that we're happy with the list. Finally. The list is here. So guys, these are most of the reasons we use in geometry, okay? So going back from when we did straight lines, excuse me, and then we have triangles, and then quadrilaterals, which is on its way. Then I'll give you another set of reasons that have to do with types of shapes. So let's go through what we have done so far. So adjacent angles on a straight line are supplementary. So we know that angles that are on a straight line and next to each other add up to 180, okay? If adjacent angles are supplementary, then the outer arms form a straight line, okay? There we go. And then there's adjacent angles in a revolution add up to 360. So if you're going to use that, your reason is going to be angles around a point. So see, it gave you nice abbreviations that most teachers will understand, and you can get your marks. Okay, instead of writing sentences, you can just use this exact notation. Okay, and then we had vertically opposite angles. Remember, vert-op angles are equal. Some teachers don't require the equal part. I don't know, and I don't usually require it. As long as you say vertically opposite angles, that should be fine. That means that angles that are facing each other across a vertex are equal. And then we come to what we've been doing in the past 2 lessons, which is this. Okay, so as you can see, if you use alternate angles, you have to indicate which parallel lines you use. So AB is parallel to CD. Okay, same with corresponding angles, same with co-interior angles. And then we have a list of reasons that relates to triangles. All right, so if you're going to use the angles, interior angles of a triangle, we know that they are supplementary. And for all of those who might have forgotten what supplementary means, it means they add up to 180 degrees. Okay. So they add up to 180 degrees. Or you can use the exterior angles of a triangle, and that would be a reason. When you have an isosceles triangle, this is one that a lot of learners mess up. If you're going to use isosceles triangle, you must either say angles that are opposite equal sides or sides that are opposite equal angles. Guys, isosceles triangle is not a reason. Okay, I'm giving you a nice heads up before you lose marks for nothing when you know your work. I know you guys know your work, okay? So you cannot write isosceles triangle as a reason. You have to say angles opposite equal sides or sides opposite equal angles. Someone might be like, how do you know which one to use? It depends what was given. Okay, if they gave you equal sides, excuse me, you use angles that are opposite equal sides because you know the sides are equal. But if they gave you equal angles, you say sides that are opposite equal angles. Okay, and then in a right angle triangle, remember, we use the theorem of Pythagoras. Okay, I hope you guys are happy with your list so far. If we get more reasons or whatever, we already did triangles, didn't we? Yeah, I think we already did. Okay, it's fine, Novo, you're welcome. So we're going to incorporate all of this knowledge and we're going to do some solving. Dim, 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 dim. Okay, which one do we do? It doesn't matter. I think they both look pretty easy. So we can do this one. Now, you're going to use all the knowledge that I put above. Okay, and we are going to solve for what we see over here. I see a bunch of, excuse me, parallel lines. Yeah, that's all I see. We are not talking about personal lives, okay? In the chat, I see you. Butle, do you have a question? Type it in the chat for me, okay? Unless you're complaining about this question, that might be a possibility. Okay, let's see here. What is going on here? Let's solve for X, Y, and Z. And okay, I feel like putting something else here, a M, and a A. Yeah, we're gonna solve for, oh, we're doing them next week. Thanks, Simone. Next week is triangles. We haven't done them yet. We're doing them next week, okay? But you guys know these, guys. You guys know isosceles, triangles, and right angles. Don't worry, I haven't given you anything we haven't done. Okay, Siam Tanda is on a roll. Siam Tanda says X equals 124 degrees because it's alternate angles. Let us check. Okay, there's X. Boom, boom. Do you see our Z? Yes, we do. I see it. So then, X equals 124 degrees. Alt angle, Siam Tanda, your reason is missing something. And do we see now finally why we have to talk about which lines, excuse me, we're talking about? Because there are more than one pair, though there is more than one pair of parallel lines. So you need to tell me AB is parallel to CD. Thank you. We're getting it. Okay, so we have X. Let's see. M equals 124 vert op angles. Thank you very much. Vert op angles. Okay, so I see vert op angles. What other reason could we have used for M is equal to 124? What other reason could we have used? I just want to show you guys that it's okay to use different methods. You're going to get the same answer. M equals 124. How else could we have done that? Which other reason could we have used for that? Corresponding. Thank you, Lesedi. Look where look where X is. Look where M is. We just said M is equal to 124. And we just said X is 124. So look there. So if that's looking the other way. Do you see it? It's looking the other way. Okay. Yes, Tando?
Ma'am, I just wanted to find out when you said there's two reasons to the M. So was I wrong when I said vert op angles, or was it still correct?
You were correct, Tando.
Okay.
Very much correct. I just wanted to mention the other reason because someone else might have seen the other reasons. Do you see? So if I
Yes,
didn't
ma'am.
mention it, someone else could have been like, so is mine wrong? Or whereas there's many ways to find these things. There's a lot of ways to find these answers. Okay, so you're 100% correct.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Lisedi, if you do two reasons, you're gonna have to have two calculations, and that's a lot of work, né? Just write the one you know. Just write the one you know, and that's it. Okay, Siam Tanda says A equals 56 co-interior angles, but we have to start at the right place, which is by saying A plus 124 degrees is 180. because they are co-int angles. Do we see the U? Let's find the U. Okay, maybe I should rub out the F first. I'm really going to town with these letters, with these colors, hey? The U is there. Okay, so there's the U. It's laying on its side. So that's why we said, remember we said co-interior angles add up to 180. Now, therefore, A is equal to 180 minus 124, which makes A 6056, isn't it? I hope so. Thank you very much, Butle. Because I'm just like, my brain is like, there we go. What do we have left? We have A, we have X, we have M. Someone tell me how much Y is. Ooh, how much is Y? Oh, steady. And Zakatella has told me what Z is. Okay, let's start with Y. Let's start with Y. Y plus our X, which we say is 124, will give you 180 degrees. Okay, and this is because they are co-interior angles. Those people who are struggling with co-interior, I hope you can see. Also, I haven't been writing my parallel lines. Guys, this was AB parallel to CD. It's because I'm looking at your faces while writing. Okay, so with Y and 124, it's which parallel lines? Let's see if we can find them. With Y and the X, which parallel lines did we use? Which parallel lines did we use? And it went silent. Kamukelo, why did you say yo? Yes, you must write them in all the reasons. Because I don't know which ones you're using if you don't write them in all the reasons. Okay? Remember, Omata, we said X is equal to how much in step 1? So we said X is equal to 124. So that's the 124 I'm using. It's the one with X. Okay. It's the one with X. Yes, I see a hand. Buhlali?
Hi, ma'am.
Hello.
Ma'am, is it right if you say that y is equal to a because of corresponding angles, or is that wrong?
That is also correct. I just happen to use co-interior. You see why I say we have to write reasons and which parallel lines in every single step. So then your Y is then going to be how much? 56, right? And our lines are
Yes, ma'am.
EF is parallel to GH. Nice. So this is 56. So then Z is? How much is Z, guys? Z is also 56 degrees. Let's see my reason. Okay, someone said co-interior angles. Someone said corresponding angles. There's a lot going on there. Could be corresponding angles. And again, EF is parallel to GH. I hope those are the correct corresponding. No, they're not. Of course they're not. It's AB and CD. A, B, and C, D. Whew. And this question would be worth a lot of marks. Okay. Thumbs up, thumbs down about all of corresponding alternate co-interior angles. How are we feeling? Oh, sinuses are having me. Shanika. Hello, you can unmute.
Ma'am, can you please explain me about IB parallel CD?
Okay, so look at these lines, okay? So we use, I'm gonna highlight the lines that I used yellow. These are the lines I used, this one and this one. Do you see them?
Yes.
So what are these lines called? They're called AB. You look at the ends. So this line is line AB. This symbol is called parallel to line CD. You see?
Yes.
So you're telling me which line you used. So in the last question that we did, I said Z is equal to 56 degrees, right? And I said it's because of corresponding angles. This is the corresponding angles I used. There. Do you see the
Yes.
F? That means I used which two lines? I used line A, B, and C, D. You see?
Yes.
There we go. Did I answer your question?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Dalo, I see a thumbs down there. What's going on? Hands up, Dalo. Let's talk. Everyone else, brace yourself. We will go to the brain break just now. Let me help Ndalo out quickly. Ndalo, are you there? There we go. Hi, Ndalo.
Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I was confused on how you got thing why.
Co-interior angles. Okay, check here, Ndalo. Remember we said X is 124.
Yes, ma'am.
So look at the upside down U. Do you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
That's what I. So remember we said co-interior angles add up to 180.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's what I did. I said 124, which was my X, plus Y is equal to 180 because they are co-interior angles. And the parallel lines I used are not A, B, and C, D. There's these ones going down. Can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
EF is parallel to GH. Do you understand?
Yes.
Wonderful. Did I answer your question?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Okay, guys, it's time for the brain break. It's time for the brain break. And then there's a kid that screams outside my window. Hectic. Okay. Brain break. First one, would you rather wake up tomorrow, not later, tomorrow, as an adult or as a baby? Let's hear what we have to say. Tana says baby. Omata just wants to be an adult. Wow. Wow. Omata's like, ain't nobody got time to be a baby. You guys are killing me. Being an adult costs money. So you want to cost your parents money instead because being a baby costs parents money. If I could choose, ain't no way I'm going to do all that school again. I will be a baby. Let's see. Let's see our second question for brain break. Would you rather live with your parents forever or live with 30 cats? Parents forever or 30 cats? Whoever's choosing the cats is finishing me. It's like, nah, parents are too much. I'm good. Cats it is. I don't know. Thirty cats is a lot. It's a lot, guys. Titsaro says parents forever, but she's crying. She's like, I don't like the choice, but you know, it is what it is. Butlala always wanted to be the cat lady. Wow. Hectic, Siamtan. Cats are scary. No, they're not. Would you rather be terrified of cell phones or terrified of cars? Ooh, let's see. The way these people have cell phones, so you're gonna walk everywhere. I can't believe this. So you guys would rather be afraid of cars. So you're just gonna do it like walk everywhere. Wow. Taylor's like, I don't want to be afraid of either of them. Wow. Whoever said I'm not giving up TikTok, I see you. You must go to the wizard TikTok, please. I see you. So if I don't see you there, I know that you just don't want because you just told me you love TikTok so much. Would you rather have your mom or your sibling respond to messages on your cell phone? Just like a few hours, you give them the cell phone. You guys trust your siblings? Someone is just us who had really cruel siblings. Because mine would set my WhatsApp on fire. Like he would ruin everything and then be like, deuces.
You see, I would also pick my mom, but I think why everybody's picking their siblings is because people are having chats out here that their mom can't see. So, yeah, I think we're just the good ones here.
I'm going to show your moms these responses. Nah, guys, I would never choose my sibling. I have a brother and he would wreak havoc on my WhatsApp, social media, whatever. He would wreak havoc. So yeah. I'll never. My mom can read them, it's fine. My brother, never. He's gonna say stuff that's gonna get me in trouble forever. Okay, guys, let's have a stretch. We're going back to solving using all the rules we know. So stretch it is. Ooh, okay. Ooh. You guys are hiding stuff. My mom can take my phone any day, but you guys, I see you guys. One day we're gonna talk about these responses. Anyway, sure. Anyway, okay. Now, nobody freak out. Nobody freak out. This is stuff we know. Okay, we're going back to the lesson. Back to the lesson. Come on, come on. And we are going to solve for X and Y. We're going to solve for X and Y. I need you guys to help me solve this. Okay, it's not that bad, trust me. No, you're not gonna die, guys. See? Thank you. X equals 45 alternate angles. See, Tanda, remember the other part of your reason? What's the other part of our reason? Taylor's like, gasp. Yes, Wady. Hi, Wady.
Hi, Bev. How are you?
Well, and you?
The answer is, or the reason is, AB is parallel to CD.
Thank you very much. Okay, so X, okay, I'm writing with my eraser, that's not good. X equals 45 degrees, alt, angles, and AB is parallel to CD. Beautiful. Okay, now we have X. Now let's talk about Y. Anyone have an idea for Y? Anyone? Or then tell us the answer. What's the answer? Anyone have an idea? I almost said example. Anyone have an idea for why? Everyone just went quiet like, nah, we don't have an idea for why. Come look carefully, guys. Do you see any Z? Do you see anything? We have X, but we need Y. Do you see any corresponding? Oh, I'm seeing something. 2y plus 45? No. Yes. It's shaking. Hey, me, I'm not gonna tell you guys. Come on, guys. Look carefully. Look carefully. Let's see and see if we can identify anything. Okay. Do we have any Z's that have anything to do with Y? No. Right? The only Z we have was that one, and we already used it to find X. So no, we're not going to use alternate angles. Noctula is beautiful. Noctula, give us a reason there. Give us a reason. Vertically opposite? No. Wait, did Noctula? Never mind. I'm checking again now. Notice it 2y plus 45 plus 2y plus 80. There's one thing that's wrong with that, but you're very close. You're very close. Oral Dean? Hi, Oral Dean.
Hello, ma'am.
Are you helping me or do you have a question?
Ma'am, I'm helping you.
Okay, let's hear.
Yes, ma'am. So you're gonna say 2y plus 2y.
Of course, I'm gonna write with my highlighter. 2y plus 2y.
Minus 80 equals 180.
Oral Dean, you superstar, you. What's my reason?
Ma'am, I think it's co-interior angles. I'm not sure.
Angles and my parallel lines, of course. AB is parallel to CD. Okay, guys, look here. Look there. Look at that U. Okay. Me. Me. There's the U. Thank you very much. Okay, let's continue.
So, ma'am, after that, you're gonna say 4y equals 180 plus 80. So 4y is gonna be equal to 260. Then you can divide both of them by 4. So y is gonna be equal to 65.
60. You said 65. 65. Beautiful, Oral Dean.
Thank
Beautiful.
you.
Okay. Guys, do we see the U for co-interior angles? Butle, do you have a question? Butle? Hello? Okay. Yeah, we must spend time with our things, guys. Do you know usually a geometry test is so short because you need time. You need time to look at it. You need to spend time with it. Try it, be like, can I find a Z? Can I find a F? No, I can't. Okay, can I find a U? And we found a U. So those angles, the ones in the middle of the U, those ones, that one and that one, add up to, do we substitute? No. No, too late, you don't substitute. You can if you want to check. Okay, nope, I didn't rush anyone. Geraldine got it. All right. Wonderful, guys. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. It was quite a tricky one. It was quite a tricky one. Okay. Also, Sia, remember, respect each other in this lesson. Okay. We do not throw tantrums, and we congratulate those who did well. Right. Now, I am going to challenge you guys because next week we are doing exam questions. I'm going to challenge you guys to do this one at home. Not next week, Thursday. Okay. So on Thursday, we are doing the sum. Okay. You guys should first do it on your own, and then you will start here because we're doing exam questions for geometry. Remember, if you haven't taken a screenshot of the reasons, I'm going to scroll up just now. Please do the poll and you can go have dinner. So next week we're starting here. Let me see, what do we have to record here? We have D, C, B, and A. Okay, A is over there and over there, but it's the same A. So do A, and then B, C, and D. And this is where we are starting in the next lesson, which will be exam questions. So questions to expect in the exam. Otherwise, to the poll, I'm going to scroll up one more time. And then you guys can take a screenshot of the formula sheet or the reasons sheet, excuse me. And then you guys can go enjoy your dinner. Okay, where's my reasons sheet? There it is. There we go. Gonna leave that there for a little while.